Good afternoon, everyone. So we are the group 3 and we're here to discuss about safety on elevators and dumbwaiters. So bakit mahalaga ang safety? Kasi ito'y ating ginastusan ng pera upang magamit ng maayos, hindi upang mapunta sa ospital. Okay? Safety first, everyone. Then next. So first, let's start with the parts of the elevator. In the upper top, we can see the control unit. Okay, so this is where when you push the button inside the elevator, it will direct the command in the control unit, and then will uh, will run the electric motor. When the electric motor runs, the pulley will roll and then pull the hoist ropes, which is connected in the car or the elevator itself. And then door opener, yung nag-open ng door and close. Traveling cables, yung connected sa car na ano, na magdadirect ng mga commands na sinasend ng button na pinipindot natin dun sa control unit. Counterweight, counterweight guide rails. Ito yung guide sa gilid para pagka umangat or bumababa yung ating elevator, hindi siya maalog. Stable lang siya sa position niya. Counterweight. Ito yung parang metal or yung blocks na nasa likod ng elevator or yung nasa opposite pulley para para pagka nagkaroon ng problem sa mga ropes, hindi diretsong bagsak yung elevator. Meron siyang merong magpapabagal sa kanyang bagsak and more safe compared sa direct na pagbagsak niya. Car guide rails, and then car buffers. And the rest is to be discussed by the next reporter. Next is the parts of the dumbwaiters. Parts of dumbwaiters. Medyo pareho lang siya dun sa elevator. Meron lang mga bagay na minodify ng konti para mag-fit kung sa purpose ng dumbwaiter. So, ang purpose ng dumbwaiter is mag-carry ng mga tools or anything na mas na hindi kasing bigat ng tao, like mini stuffs, bag, food, or anything. The next.
Elevator and related equipment. Definitions. First, the elevator. An elevator is a hoisting or raising and lowering mechanism equipped with a car or platform which moves and guides in substantially vertical direction, serving two or more floors of a building or structure. So yung elevator, ginagamit siya para makapag-transport ng mga bagay or tao vertically sa isang building para mas mabilis na ma-transport. Hoistway, a shaftway for the travel of one or more elevators. Yung hoistway, dun dumadaan yung elevator para makaangat or makababa sa isang building. Buffer, a device designed to stop a descending car or counterweight beyond its normal limit of travel by steering or by absorbing and dissipating the kinetic energy of the car or counterweight. Yung buffer, siya naman yung nag-absorb ng shock or kinetic energy sa elevator. Safety counterweight. a mechanical device attached to the counterweight frame to stop and hold the counterweight in case of predetermined overspeed or free fall or if the hoisting ropes is slacking. So, yung safety counterweight, ito yung nag para kung nasira yung elevator or nag-free fall, siya yung mag-i-stop. Tapos siya yung pipigil para hindi magtuloy-tuloy na bumaba. Elevator pit. That portion of a hoist extending from the level of the lowest landing door to the floor at the bottom of the hoistway. So makikita naman natin sa picture kung ano yung itsura ng elevator pit. Elevator landing, the portion of floor, balcony, or platform to receive and discharge passenger or freight. Elevator landing yun yung nagbubukas every time na may papasok na tao. Yun yung daanan para makapasok sa loob ng elevator. Hoistway enclosure, the fixed structure consisting of vertical walls or partitions which isolate from all the other parts of the building or from an adjacent hoistway in which the hoistway floor and assemblies are installed. Hoistway enclosure, yun naman yung naghaharang sa ibang parte ng building sa elevator. Yun yung parang walls niya hindi hindi sila magka-gitan masyado. Elevator car, the load carrying unit, including the platform, car frame enclosure, and car door or gate. Yung elevator car yung sinasakyan natin. Bale, siya yung tinatawag ng karamihan na elevator. Car door or gate, the movable portion of the car entrance which closes the opening access to the car. Ito yung nagbubukas every time na papasok or lalabas sa elevator. Control, the system governing the starting, stopping, direction of motion, acceleration, and speed. Ito yung pinipindot sa loob ng elevator para kunwari yung sa first floor, second floor, ganun. Para makontrol kung saan pupunta elevator. Controller, a device or group of devices which serves to control in a predetermined manner the apparatus to which it is connected. Emergency stop switch, a device located in the car which when operated causes the electric power to be removed from the driving machine, motor, and brake of an electric elevator or from the electrically operated valves and or pump motor of a hydraulic elevator. Emergency stop switch yung para pag kunwari nagloko yung elevator, tapos hindi na gumagalaw. Yan yung ginagamit para mawala yung electric power sa driving machine or sa mismong elevator. Transom, a panel or panels used to close a hoistway enclosure opening above a hoistway entrance. Travel, the vertical distance between the bottom terminal landing and the top terminal landing of an elevator. Driving machine, the power unit which supplies the energy necessary to raise and lower the elevator, car, or to drive the elevator. Ito yung nagpapataas or nagpapababa sa elevator. Nag-apply ng energy para umangat or bumaba yung elevator. Next, presenter. A written permit issued for the purpose by the regional labor office or authorized representative having jurisdiction. So yung permit daw, ang isang building sa Pilipinas, hindi pwede mag-operate ng elevator kung walang written permit galing sa Regional Labor Office. So, kailangan talaga may permit bago mapag-operate ng elevator. Construction. Upon our approval of the application and plans together with the necessary supporting papers, the installation and construction of the elevator may be started under the direct charge and supervision of a professional mechanical engineer and professional electrical engineer. So, bago mag-start yung construction ng elevator, pagka na-approve na yung application ng elevator, kailangan dun sa site, merong professional mechanical engineer tapos professional electrical engineer na board passers para mag-monitor kung tama ba yung paggawa ng elevator. Construction number 2. The regional office or authorized representative shall be informed either in writing or in person of any deviation made from the approved plans. So pag na-approve na yung plano mo, tapos gusto mong gumawa ng pagbabago dun sa plano ng elevator, dapat i-inform mo yung mga nag-approve ng una mong pinasang plano. In cases where major alterations are made that may affect the approved design, the plan shall be resubmitted for approval. So yun nga. So pag magbabagong gagawin sa elevator na gagawin, kailangan gumawa ka ulit ng bagong design tapos ipapa-approve mo ulit. Upon completion of the installation and construction, a request for final inspection shall be filed with the regional labor office or authorized representative having jurisdiction. If such inspection show compliance with the approved plans, standards, and necessary tests, a permit of certificate shall be issued valid for 1 year from the date of final inspection. So pag natapos na yung construction ng elevator, ipapa-inspect na yon sa Regional Labor Office para makita kung tama yung pagkakagawa. Tapos kung tama naman yung pagkakagawa, may certificate na i-issue sa inyo na valid yung final inspection na tama yung pagkaka-construct ng ginawa nyong elevator. Renewal. Application for the renewal of a permit/certificate shall be filed by the owner/manager or his duly authorized representative with the Regional Labor Office or authorized representative with the Regional Labor Office having jurisdiction at least 30 days before the expiration of the permit or certificate. So pag magpaparenew kayo ng permit na to operate ng elevator, kailangan 30 days bago mag-expire yung existing certificate. Kailangan iparenew nyo na. Every part of the structure, machinery, and equipment shall be of good design, good mechanical construction, sound material, adequate strength, free from defects, and kept in working conditions. So, syempre, para maiwasan yung mga aksidente, lahat ng materials na gagawin, yung pagkagawa ng elevator, ay pasok sa quality na require ng Regional Labor Office. For the hoistways, all elevators shall be substantially enclosed throughout their height, and there shall be no openings except for necessary doors, windows, or kasi rin yung aksidente, kailangan yung hoistway ng elevator or yung daanan ng elevator, kailangan eksakto siya sa mismong extreme height or lowest point ng elevator para hindi karoon ng aksidente na hindi natin inaasahan. Hoistways for elevators outside the building shall be substantially enclosed to a height of at least 3 meters or 10 feet, provided that the enclosure shall be continuous at the top of the side where there is access to the cage. The enclosure shall be either a continuous wall or substantial grillwork, metal bars, or wood slats. In general, enclosures shall be fire resistant. So yung enclosure ng hoistways, kasi if involved ang electricity, kadalasan involved rin ang fire. So pag nagkaroon ng accident related sa electricity ng elevator, kailangan yung wall or yung enclosure ng elevator ay fire resistant. 5. Where a hoistway extends into the top of a building, fire resistant hoistway or machinery space enclosures shall be carried to the underside of the roof. If the roof is of fire-resistant construction made at least 90 centimeters or 3 feet above the surface of the roof, if the roof is of non-fire-resistant construction, where a hoistway does not extend into the top floor of a building, the top of the hoistway shall be enclosed with a fire-resistant construction. So number 6, a pit shall be provided for every elevator. The floor of the pit shall be approximately level. So yung floor ng pit, kung saan nakalagay yung pit, kailangan nasa pinaka-lowest level siya ng percent.
C. The pit extending below the ground level shall have non-combustible floors and shall be designed to prevent entry of groundwater into the pit. The pit floor of any hoistway not extending to the ground shall be of fire-resistant construction. Kumbaga, di po siya kailangan, di siya po laging may tubig na pasukan or any fire, cause of fire po. Hoistway pits shall be such depth that when the car rests on the fully compressed buffers, there shall be a vertical clearance of not less than 610 millimeters between the pit floor and the lowest structural or mechanical part, equipment, or device installed beneath the car platform, except guide shoes or rollers, safety jaw assemblies, and platform aprons, guard, or other equipment located within 305 millimeters horizontally from the side of the car platform. Kumbaga po palagi pong may nakadistansya or may nakasukat po na not less than not 610 millimeters na vertical clearance para po yung bumpers po kung sakasakaling mag-compress na sagad, di po siya ma-pressure. As well as the mechanical part, equipment and devices na kung ano pa nakalagay po sa hoistway pits. Next, safe and convenient access shall be provided to all pits and shall conform to the following. Number 1, access shall be by means of the lowest hoistway door or by means of a separate pit access door. Where a separate pit access door is provided, it shall be self-closing and provided with a spring-type lock arranged to permit the door to be opened from the inside the pit without a key. Such door shall be kept locked. Kumbaga, lahat po ng hoistway doors ay nakaiwalay sa mga pit access door where kailangan self-closing and provided with a spring-type lock para po kung sakasakaling magkaroon po ng problema, di po madali po siyang mabuksan, di po siya madaling ma-open agad. Number 2, there shall be installed in the pit of each elevator where the pit extends more than 914 millimeters below the seal of the pit access door, a fixed vertical ladder or non-combustible material located within reach of the access door. The ladder shall extend not less than 1,067 millimeters above the seal of the access door, or hand grip shall be provided to the same height. Kumbaga, kailangan po merong palaging emergency ladders or non-combustible material malapit po sa access door. At di po siya kailangan mag-extend ng more than 1,067 millimeters. Next, pit shall be accessible only to authorized persons such as yung gumagawa po ng elevator, the mechanical engineer, or the electrical engineer. Next, a permanent lighting fixture shall be provided in all pits, which shall provide an illumination of not less than 54 flux at the pit floor. A light switch shall be located as to be accessible from the pit access door. Kumbaga, kunyari po mag-blackout, meron po siyang permanent lighting or meron po siyang emergency lighting dun po sa ibabaw ng elevator car, which has almost as 54 lux at the pit floor po. Next, there shall be installed in the pit of each elevator an enclosed stop switch or switches shall be located as to be accessible from the pit access door. When the pit exceeds 2,010 millimeters in depth, an additional stop switch is required adjacent to the pit ladder and approximately 1,220 millimeters above the pit floor. Where more than one switch is provided, they shall be wired in series. Number 7. Hoistways of elevators serving more than 3 floors shall be provided a means of venting smoke of hot gases to the outer air in case of fire. The air of the vent shall not be less than 3.5 of the area of the hoistway or less than 0.28 square meters or 3 square feet for each elevator car, whichever sorry po. Vents shall be located. Sorry po. Number 1, in the side of the hoistway, enclosure directly before the floor or floors at the top of the hoistway, and shall be opened directly to the outer air through non-combustible ducts to the outside, or number 2, in the wall or roof of the penthouse or overhead machinery space above above the roof provided that the openings have a total area of not less than the minimum required. So kailangan po yung vent ducts or smoke outlet. Ay, wala. Yun. In nasa ano po, wait, ko shit. Vent shall be located po within the side of the hoistway or enclosure directly before the floors or floors at the top of the hoistway po. Closed portions of the required vent area shall consist of windows, skylights opening glaze with glass not more than 0.32 centimeters or 1/8 inch thick. So, balagay po sa nakalagay na picture, kailangan po natin lagyan ng windows consisting of skylight opening glaze with glasses or glass not more than a 1/8 inch thick po. Windows on the wall of the houseway enclosure are prohibited. Frames and sashes of windows in machine rooms and skylights shall be of metal. A metal of concrete floor shall be provided at the top of the hoistway. Letter A. Above or level the machine beams where the machine is located over the hoistway. Below the overhead sheaves where the machine is located over the hoistway. Kumbaga makikita niyo yung required vent area or windows na makikita sa hoistway ay prohibited po. Which kasama yung frames and sashes of the windows na kasama sa machine rooms ay kailangan po metal po siya. And the metal or concrete floor po provided sa hoistway. Next reporter po.
Okay, so next. Metal floors shall conform to the following. If bar-type grating, the openings between bar shall reject a ball 20 mm in diameter. So kung ganyan yung floor na maano sa ano, so kailangan niya i-reject yung ball which is 20 mm in size. And next, if perforated sheet metal or fabricated upon construction, the opening shall reject a ball 25 mm in diameter. So dito naman 25 mm yung recommended na size. So next, the floor shall be capable of sustaining a concentrated load of 136 kg on any 2,580 mm squared area. In addition, where it constitutes the floor of the main or secondary level machinery space, it shall be designed for a live load of not less than 611 kilograms per meter squared in non-open areas. So dito tinetest kung pasado ba and hindi bibigay yung kung pasado ba sa recommended weight elevator and para na rin maiwasan kung sa accidents kung bibigay ang elevator. So next, a sign stating the maximum allowable load for which the floor is designed shall be prominently displayed at eye level in a main and secondary machine room spaces and shall be of metal with block letters with at least 10 cm high on a white background. So in every elevator, dapat may sign na nakalagay kung ano yung maximum weight na supported sa elevator. And also dapat readable siya and at eye level para madaling makita ng mga passengers. So next, the floor shall extend over the entire area of the hoistway where the cross-sectional area is 10 square meter or less. Where the cross-sectional area is greater, the floor shall extend not less than 2 centimeters beyond the contour of the machine or sheaves or other equipment and to the entrance to the machinery space at or above the level of the platform. So next, differences in levels of machine room, and machinery space floors shall be avoided where practicable. Where the difference in level in such floors exceed 30 centimeters, a railing shall be provided at the edge of the higher level. Where such change in level occurs, ladders or stairs shall be provided for access between levels. So next, number 10. Ropes, wires, or pipes shall not be installed in hoistway except where necessary for the operation of the elevators. Only electrical wiring, rageways, and cables used directly in connection with the elevator, including wiring for signals, for communication with the car, or lighting, heating, air conditioning, and ventilating the car, or low voltage fire detection systems for seat sump pumps, and for heating and lighting the hoistway may be installed sa hallway. So yung mga necessary na ropes, wires, or pipes ay hindi dapat naka-install sa loob ng hoistway para na rin to easily identify and hindi mapaghalo yung necessary na kailangan na para sa elevator mismo. Then, 51, electrical conductors other than trailing cables shall be encased in metal conduits or armored cables, and all live parts of the electrical apparatus in hoistways or in cages shall be suitably enclosed to afford protection against accidental contact. So dito, para na lang din maiwasan yung accident sa mangyari, kaya itatago lahat ng mga exposed na electrical component para hindi na rin mahawakan. So next, landing doors of power-driven elevators shall be provided with interlocks to hold the elevator car immovable while any landing is open, and to make it impossible to open any landing door when the car is more than 7.5 centimeter away from the landing except with a special emergency key. So once naka-open yung landing door sa isang floor, maglalak yung elevator car sa isang floor to prevent na rin na magbukas yung ibang landing doors para na rin maiwasan yung accidents. Then number 13, landing openings in passenger elevator hallway enclosures shall be protected preferably by sliding doors or swinging doors or a combination of both. So ayan, for safety and may iwasan na rin yung accidents since kapag nakabukas lang yung gateway sa hallway, may tendency na may magkatulakan and may mahuli sa loob. So 14, on passenger elevators, vertically sliding or counterbalanced landing doors shall only be permitted if interlocked with elevator car doors or gates so the landing door cannot A. Open more than 60 centimeters until the hoistway door is locked in its fully open positions, and to start to close until the car door or gates is closed to 60 centimeters for closure. So next, 15. Landing doors or gates shall, when closed, extend to the top of the landing opening. 16. Elevators, car doors, or gates shall, when closed, guard the full opening. And 17. Passenger elevators, except elevators operated by automatic control, shall be operated by regular trained competent operators. So for general safety na rin and to lessen the accidents that may happen in using the control panels elevator. So kailangan ng mas may nakakaalam para na rin din. So lastly, 18, clearance between the sides of elevator cars and hoistway enclosure shall not be less than 1.9 mm, except on the sides used for loading and unloading. Clearance between the cars and their counterweight shall not be less than 25 mm. The clearance between counterweight and the counterweight screen and between the counterweight and the hoistway enclosure shall be not less than 19 mm. Next reporter, please.
Dalawa pa po.
Okay po.
Lobat, sir. Hindi maka-on cam.
Thank you po, sir.
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 Thank you, sir.